Damn, y'all, I just realized that I never did a love reading for this week. So I was about to jump in bed, but here we are, okay? We're going to pull the cards together and see what message comes out for your love reading for this week. Spirit, what's the message for my viewers, whoever this message is for? You have the Queen of Swords. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's a fight, or there's an argument going on, or some type of fight that's going on right now in regards to you. Okay, so if you feel intuitively that people are arguing and discussing you and really concerned, having dreams, I'm seeing someone say, oh, I had a dream such and such was going to do this or do that, so be careful. And whoever they're telling this person to may be your person or a person connected to you. And so it's coming up like a three-way phone call, a three-way tap in. Because I feel like the person that's receiving the message is saying, yeah, okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay. But little do they know, this person doesn't care what they think. They feel like that's chaos. Someone here is generating chaos, okay? And when raw chaos energy is like spiraling or going around, everybody's gonna act manic. Okay, everybody that's touched by it, or that's involved in it is going to act erratic. They're going to act manic. I feel like this person is directing this chaos energy towards your ass. Okay, however, you are not acting chaotic and you're not acting manic. Other people are. So everybody but you is responding chaotically and irrationally, and this person is kind of irritated a little bit with other people being able to pick up on their chaos energy. And you're not. Like, every other person is coming to this person except for you. But the chaos energy was intended for you. So it's making this person feel as if something is off, something is not right, because typically you would respond to this chaos energy. But you ain't doing shit. You see what I'm saying? So something about you not doing stuff. So whatever you are doing, to redirect any energy being projected your way, it's working. Okay, if you are just focused on yourself and minding your own business, it's working. Your guys want you to know the shit's looking good in the spiritual realm. Okay, baby. Okay, so if that's you and that resonates, TT here, your friendly psychic medium, here on YouTube, TikTok, on all platforms. I do this for the girlies. So we're going to jump in to see what is actually coming, okay? Because I feel like, I don't know, I get this vibe that Spirit giving you a little heads up, child. Be careful with this one. This one is a little dangerous. Someone here's a little dangerous. This one is dangerous. Dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. I have complexity. So like I told you, the toxic energy trying to irritate you, pieces to the puzzle. All right. I feel like this reading, Spirit wants to give you the pieces to the puzzle to make something make sense for you. I feel like you already know what it is, but it's just to clarify your intuition. So you know exactly, like, okay, if this person is dishing out chaos energy and you're looking for a helpmate, a partner, or you are open to receiving a helpmate, a partner, a provider, a protector. If this person, the best way I could describe this, there are some people that will come directly to you to clear the energy, right? They'll come directly to you to clear the air, clear the elephant in the room, and y'all proceed forward. Whatever was the issue, it's left there. You know what I'm saying? It's not carrying over. We're not carrying any numbers over. This is the type of person where instead of coming to you to clear the air, they stir up mess with everyone else, and they let those people inquire to you. They turn everyone around them into like monitoring spirits. It doesn't matter if it's grown people, children, pets. They will turn anything that is easily touched by that energy into a puppet. They will mastermind. Okay? Until they feel satisfied. Until they feel like whatever attention that they... Is this a fucking Leo? Because I heard attention. Whatever attention that they want from you until they get it. Now, even after they get that attention, the amount of energy that could be channeled into building a reputable business or building something good for each other, this person would create casualties at war, right? You know how they say, you know, it's like you don't fight your own kind. You don't self-destruct your own kind. You save the fighting for out there. This is someone that would be like a cancer from within. And even if you tried to make them your partner, they would work against every advancement that you desired or aspired to bring into your family. Everything around this person doesn't grow on their own. They have to manipulate and mastermind other people to be workers for them. And so this person will never accept the reality of you guys being on equal playing fields, or you guys being business partners, or you guys being the type of like y'all against the world. They would never feel that way, because this person has something inside of them that always feels as if, because they didn't come up with the idea, because they didn't generate the wealth, because they didn't bring, they weren't the creator of it. I don't know why this is this way, but it triggers this person. It irritates them. It reminds them that they're not equipped, qualified, or pretty much chosen. Like, the creator didn't choose this person to sit up there. But the fact that they're in the position, that's what they think. That's what they tell themselves. But the fact that they're in the position is the opportunity. This person is always getting olive branches, okay? The divine is always giving this person olive branches to say, okay, listen, I know we took this away from you. I know I flooded your whole life. I know I snatched this and I snatched that. But I'm going to give you an opportunity to, not to make up for the past, okay? Edmund type energy. Not to make up from the past, but moving forward, I need you to see this as an opportunity to choose to do things differently. It don't matter how many opportunities the divine gives this person, they refuse to choose to do things differently, and they become an enemy of your estate. Period. That is the only thing. Not that this person is toxic or they have a past, X, Y, and Z. None of that is the reason why they can't be on that throne with you, an equal counterpart with you. It has everything to do with them being scorned over the past. Even if they was in a desert and there was no water, and then they prayed for water appears. But it took 10 days for them to stumble upon the water. They'll drink the water, don't get them wrong. But after they drink the water, they will literally sit there for the next 3 days and sulk about how they had to wait 10 days to get water. Fuck the fact that they drink water. Fuck the fact that they already look where you are now. But I don't care. It took 10 days, what you could have made happen in one. They start complaining about how they even end up in a motherfucking desert. I'm just showing you the energy that's coming up in this reading. Okay, this is what's being impressed upon me. This is like the characteristics. Okay. It's a defect. It ain't got nothing to do with something that you did or nothing that they did. This is how someone is wired. And they don't know how to manage it yet. Because the time that they spent sitting in the desert, being pissed that they didn't have, that they were in the desert to begin with, and who's responsible for putting them in the desert, and why they in the motherfucking desert to begin with. And if you could have told me where the water was at the beginning, it wouldn't have took me so long. I would have paced my shoulda, coulda, motherfucking woulda. And then if you say, okay, well, now you got the water, now let's just keep going on our mission. They're like, no, I'm sitting taking me a break. I'm finna sit right here, take me a break, and because I'm irritated. And you can sit down patiently and wait with this person. Eventually, the longer you wait with this person, see, this person will make you wait with them and wait until you become irritated. Because it's not enough for them to be irritated on their own. They want you irritated with them. Which means they want to have power over you too. This is someone that struggles with the reality that they don't have no power over you. They got power over everybody else but you. And it irritates the fuck out of them. Okay? So on one end, it makes them curious. On the other end, it makes them want to become so educated and so smart that they know how to outwit you. You become their competition. Action. Could be Aries, don't matter. You become their enticing competition where they will fight for something, get it, just to prove to themselves that they could. Ain't got shit to do with nothing else. Just to prove to themselves, I knew I could. And then once they got you, they want you to adjust your life for their comfort. And then if you don't, or they take something you say wrong when they're constantly requiring translation of things, I'm just telling you, you can walk on every eggshell in the world and it would not change this person still would be, they'll fuck with you for the asset reason. Yeah, I could use you to like manifest my dreams and shit like that. But outside of that, there's no respect. There's no honor here. It's like if someone wants your submission, then you must receive their worship. This person, I would never fucking worship you. Well, then, motherfucker, then I would never fucking submit to you. You see how it's like those are two things, right? You want submission, then they should worship. Right? Someone's asking for obedience, then you should worship. They should give you their worship. Because God be asking for obedience and submission. That's a godly thing. And so, which means this person perceives themselves to be a God. And they want submission to them as if they are God. Then they need to give you their worship. And they need to give you their worship and their praise. Okay? That's where the honor needs to come from. And that's where you have a equal thing. Not worship you to the world, but how they treat you every single day. How they treat you every single day. How they take care of you. How they appreciate you. How they don't stand in your way. Okay? This is the type of person where they'll agree to some shit like that. They'll agree to some shit like that just because once they feel like they have your submission, they gonna tell you now hop on one leg and bark like a dog. Bark like you want it. Bark like you want it. That's what they'll tell you to do. And so very quickly, that relationship will turn to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Y'all will fuck each other up. Y'all will be like, you know what? Fuck you. The horse you read on and all that type of fight. And then y'all just gonna have makeup sex. That's how that goes. Spirit, what's coming in love? I don't even think we need to know all the extra stuff. I feel like I channeled everything. What's coming in love? So I feel like the piece to the puzzle is to understand what irritates both of you. You don't need to understand what the other irritates the other person. You need to understand what irritates you. Because in order to be with this person, you're going to have to be completely in control of your own triggers, which means your nervous system will constantly be fucked with. You're on clash. Because this person gonna feel like you be using your intuition to manifest your way away from them, and they gonna want to see you like fuck up your everyday routine with the Knight of Swords, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They gonna want to see your routine fall off. They gonna want to see you not waking up as early as, not being as disciplined, not being as reliable. They're going to want to see signs of that first. So they're going to break you down so they can rebuild you up. This is someone that feels like they have to break you down and deconstruct whatever program or belief system that you have. And then once you hit rock bottom, they ruin you because they only want your submission from the lowest degree. All right? Because submission and obedience is for children and adults that don't know how to govern themselves. So they need laws, statutes, and commandments so they can feel obligated to do the right thing. Not because they want to do the right thing. That is the lowest degree because it is a system designed to rehabilitate fucking demons. And then when you graduate from being a demon, then you study into the shadow work aspect, and that's when you learn how to maintain yourself. So you no longer need rules and regulations from the lowest degree because you've been rehabilitated from that state of consciousness, and you enter into shadow work. Okay, and so little bit by little bit, you could be introduced to other spiritual talks and conversations and topics without being triggered with cognitive dissonance. Demons are programmed with cognitive dissonance because they are hell. They're already in it. But in order to get about that hell, that state of consciousness, until it's time for them to get out of it, they have to practice repetitiously how to follow laws, commandments, statutes, and all that great stuff. So this is someone that wants to break you down to the lowest degree where you go back to being a demon. Okay? Then you're going to be called on the Lord. And the Lord going to say, I don't know why you wanted to go down there with them demons. You like to frolic with the demons. But I don't know why you wanted to go down there. And then they say angels and demons like each other. But like I said, this person will want to put you low down. I also think how this person would do it is, let's say this is the type of person that would like quit their job, stop working, not bring in any income, and they would expect you to pay all the bills, take care of all the house, give them the attention that they need, tell them what they want to hear. And then if you have anything left over, Cinderella, then you can go in the basement with the rats and work on your little projects. But those things need to come first. And if you fall off on any motherfucking day, they're going to remind you, see, this is why This is why I fuck other people. If you fall off on any motherfucking other day from that regime, that person gonna remind you, they gonna start saying, I'm unhappy. And then you gonna look back and be triggered by everything you've ever done for this person. And you're gonna be this close to going to motherfucking jail. Because this is the type of demon that wants to provoke you, that wants to irritate you, that wants to see you flustered, that wants you to attack it, while it energizes them. Smile, they laughter, they happy. It's like, yes, hit me, you know. They may even threaten to tell, and then like call and then hang up type shit. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that type shit. And if you're too calm and you're too self-assured, this person gonna feel like you don't belong here with us. You think you're better. They won't tolerate it. So they're gonna wear you down so they can rebuild you up. But like I said, this person, here, they know like cause and effect. The only way to siphon you is to break it down. Okay, so, and this is when you're to get you to indirectly start doing things where you're not getting anything out of it. So the question is, what are you getting out of it? If you're gonna be with a demon, then you're gonna have to become a goblin. If you're gonna be with goons, you have to become a goon. You have to. You ain't gonna be able to slay this demon because this demon is fully operating under the law. This is someone that's supposed to be taking people through there. When I say taking people through there, there are so many people like you that like to play with fire, and this is the demon that is assigned to those people. So this person is well within the karmic law of the order. They're playing a facilitated role of life lessons and catalysts and stuff like that. So when you get away from this person, it's not even like you can get away from it. When you guys are no longer in alignment with each other, what happens is y'all are always in orbit. You see what I'm saying? Light and dark is always in orbit. And so sometimes it'll be tempting where you want to like come closer, you want to mesh, but it just won't click, right? When it's not clicking, that means that there's nothing left for this person to do except destroy you. Because they're not meant to destroy you, then they will let you go when they have to let you go. You know what I'm saying? And that period of time where you're like, well, damn, that's really mature. Then they let me go. They're not fighting for it or X, Y, and Z. It's because whatever assignment y'all had together, it's been served. The debt and the deed is served. Okay. Now, that process you'll start to look at it like, oh, damn, they're finally maybe they've changed. They're finally being a better person. Maybe that means that we can realign. No, what you're seeing, the light in them only exists because they are reflecting someone else's light. So what's happening is they've taken someone else's light, and this is how you may be able to feel that they are involved with someone else. They're using someone else's light. Someone else is mirroring to them their potential. And they're walking with that energy. They siphon that person. And they have left their shadow with the other person that's enabling them. Okay. And so you're the last person that this demon want to deal with. Because one is going to tempt them to siphon you, to try to re-siphon you. But based off of how solid you are in yourself, they have to do a cost risk analysis. You know, if I'm already siphoning something, why would I unstop siphoning to go over here and try to chase you on a rare possibility that you'll let me siphon you? This person can already tell you won't let them siphon you. And so the only thing that can happen in this type of transaction is you will try to change them. And trying to change them is just going to irritate them. It's going to bring out an ugly side of them that nobody needs. You know? So, whatever great qualities that you see in someone, there is another light being that is learning a valuable lesson at this time. And as long as they have that supply, and they're able to siphon that person that they're currently using, they will let you be. That's what I'm seeing here. But trust me, as for you, I feel like I think this person is just trying to provoke you and throw you off kilter. And they're making someone very suspicious. Someone is trying to find the hypocrisy in the things that you say and do. Because they got someone else convinced that you be misusing your intuition and you're very biased and all these other different opinions. At the end of the day, whether you are biased or not biased, you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be. You're human. Now, I don't know what you do for work, but with justice here, this is telling me no matter how people may feel about you or why you do what you do or why you say what you say and how you say it, you still law and order. You still justice. So whatever point needs to be made, judges look at shit all day. They hear both sides all day long, and they still got to mediate those situations, and they still have to properly condemn 5 people guilty and 5 people innocent. Now, the process of discerning that comes from hearing both sides. Okay? And with the high priestess, if someone is hearing both sides, they aren't just hearing it for this lifetime. They're considering other lifetimes, right? Because this is Earth. So in the spiritual realm, there is a council. There is conversations being had. And there is someone that is trying to spy on you, monitor you. But what your spiritual team wants you to know is your person, your lover, your demon, whatever it is, has pretty much sent this monitoring spirit to you. And the reason why they sent it to you, sent this person to you, or, gave them your information or how to look you up on social media or whatever, is because they feel like you're unconcerned with the feelings of other people. This person wants to know you have feelings and that you have emotions. If they can't have your feelings, then they can't have the currency of your energy, and they can't siphon you. So they don't technically want to be with another person like themselves. They don't want that shit. They want the most valuable essence, and that is your energy. That is your love. That is your affection. Soulmate energy. They want your love and your affection. You have expression. They don't want to be the one to admit it. Playing games in reverse. And then we have confusion. What I told you. This person is stirring up confusion. They don't want to express how they genuinely feel, and then they want to portray at the same time that they're not that they're not playing any games. Those are all contradictions. If you're not playing no games, you ain't gotta lie. You don't got a lot to kick it. Someone gotta lie. See, we have an imbalanced masculine. Someone's on demon time. Your person is on demon time. They want you to tell them their feelings. And they want you to come and do it willingly without them having to play games to do it. And they feel like until you come express something, they feel like you're afraid. That you're afraid to express your real feelings. You're afraid to say how you really feel. You're afraid to say you still want them. You're afraid to say all of this stuff. And they want you to be no longer afraid. Okay? No longer afraid. Some of y'all, they don't want you to be afraid of intercourse, seeking God. This person said, y'all can't be together as long as you're trying to seek God and do all this self-care energy. You can't make up with like that. Now, this person is saying y'all are so mated to mate. That's what this person is saying. Like everyone else y'all involved with, y'all teach them lessons, but y'all can't run game on each other. You can't get this person to make up when you want them to make up, and they can't. It's like this person can't get you to make up. This person can't get you to reconcile when they want you to reconcile. Just like you can't get them to stop playing games when you want them to stop playing games. It is all, hey, listen, baby, I don't got no control over that man or woman over there. They their own person. But what I can tell you is, whatever it is that you need to be focusing on with yourself and working on with yourself, this will behoove you to go and do that. You met this person and you desire this person because it's a call. This is a catalyst. This person, y'all both, when you entertain people, they feel like after dealing with you, you did something to them because now they got to go heal from you or they got to go seek God. That's the same thing your counterpart, your person has as well. When they involve themselves with other people, they feel like, I don't know what you did to me. And you make me want to stalk you, do this. You make me want to figure out what's the problem so I can hold on to you. But really, it's just an invitation that God is calling. It's an invitation that God wants to talk to you. There's things that you've been avoiding. There's things that you're not recognizing. This is your activation. And so when it comes to you guys coming together, y'all are probably like the only, because y'all are like both gods and goddesses, y'all can mate with each other. Y'all can mate with each other and actually feel something. When y'all mate with other people, y'all experience the physical gratification, but you don't experience the divinity that you do when you mate with another divine being. And that's kind of like when gods and goddesses mate, something is electrifying. It's like a portal opens. Something happens where words, everything stops. Words don't have to be said. Games don't have to be played. And it's like, when they say respawn me, gods and goddesses mating with each other is like respawning in Call of Duty or some shit. It's like I need a respawn. Like that's what it's giving. Divine union in reverse. Someone new. And then we have divine intervention. Why is divine union in reverse? Him. Well, what about him? So, because of the confusion that I'm telling you about and the distorted energy and someone reacted a certain type of way, higher self isn't being activated. The ascension is being delayed. Okay. What's up with this divine intervention? Someone new. Shit. Someone's lying here. Deception and confusion. Question is, who is lying? Because technically, because no one is being 100% honest in the 3D. Someone's not guarded anymore. But someone else wants you. Tell me more about this new person. Someone else is calling you in. They want to court you. They want to date you. So you have a new person. They want to court you. They want to date you. And they want to get serious. Okay. It's not a divine union. Okay. But this person is saying that they feel like they have to create some type of confusion that causes you and a divine union to like have a rift in order for you to be open to the idea. Yeah, in order for you to like let yourself love someone new. This person feel like you won't let yourself love someone new because you're still stuck on an ex or somebody in your life still got your heart. They read this about you intuitively on their own accord. And so the divine is stepping in, letting you know like, hey, the new person may be throwing a monkey wrench in the situation, but they too are creating some confusion as well to get what they want, which means that they're manifesting to get what they want. And even though like divine unions be on assignment, they too, it's karmic. It becomes a karmic will to force their hand, in either direction. Like force their hand. They're meant to be free. So when people force their hand and put them in situations where they have to be involved with each other, it's gonna always be karma for the person that tried to get what they wanted against the divine being's free will and autonomy. Single parent, romantic gesture. Yeah, this person feel like because you're a single parent or something like that, you're not open to dating and courting and stuff because like you waiting on some type of demon that's never gonna change. And I think this new person as well is both y'all new people are gunning for y'all. Like the masculine's new person is gunning for the ex, and then you have a new person of the feminine or something like that gunning for the ex of the feminine. And the confusion is more or less with the with the new people than it is between y'all, because y'all don't even talk, y'all don't even communicate. So it's third party confusion. And some of y'all parents are also praying, putting up wishes as well. Like, I hope they leave this person alone. I hope they stop dealing with that person. I hope they break that soul tie. And the crazy part about it is the spark between the two of you is still occurring. How? Y'all get triggered. Is it bad that I never made love? No, I never did it. But I sure know how to. I'll be you. I'll prove it to you. Can't promise that. I know we went on and on and on. Like, I was getting a channeled message in the beginning. Okay, so shape up. Shape up. I don't care if you wax, shave, or whatever it is that you do. Because you about to step out. It feels like your legs are about to be outside. Okay, girlies, I don't know what y'all doing, but stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because it looks like things are about to get real hot, passionate, and spontaneous. Okay, and with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is definitely I don't know when this is happening, but it's happening very soon, in less than 8 months. Someone's gonna hit on you. It's showing me that someone is gonna hit on you, and they're gonna be pleasantly surprised by your reaction. You don't gotta tell me your reaction because I already see it, but they're gonna be pleasantly surprised by your reaction. I see you saying something along the lines of, like, what took you so long? You know, it's giving something like that. Or it took you long enough. Okay. You better. It's been a struggle. It's been more of a struggle of y'all resisting the current rather than going with the current. Y'all been swimming against the current, and it's been a struggle. It's made love a real big struggle. Mm-hmm. I'm also seeing traveling. Where you traveling to? I see y'all traveling, turning your phone off to avoid a disaster. Something in between spring and winter. Something about winter season. But it's like turning your phone off so there's no distractions, right? Because if someone call and you just don't see it and you don't pick up, you avoid a disaster. So this is definitely turning the phones off while while traveling or while moving. It's like I can't talk and drive, or I can't talk and move. But technically, it seems like y'all are two single people. Put y'all grudges and y'all differences aside. Mm-hmm. It's like when you call, I'm always come. When you miss me. So this is like, mm-hmm. So it's giving sneaky link, but it's not. Okay, it's not it's. I mean, it's giving sneaky link, but it's not. It's giving sneaky link because of the Knight of Wands, right? Hear me out, but it's not sneaky link. This is regular, like, which is, I guess that's what a sneaky link is, right? It's regularly. Five of Pentacles. I miss you anytime you need, you need to get some steam off or you need to release, you can call me. You can always call me anytime you want. And both of y'all are technically single, so y'all could do whatever y'all want to do. You're Hierophant, you have nobody to answer to. Okay, it's giving... I don't even know why we even tried to settle down to begin with. We know we're not built like that. It's like two street cats, two alley cats trying to be domesticated. And then, that don't really work for me. I'm being honest with myself. It sounds good in theory, but that don't really work for me. That's what I'm seeing here. So I see them, using that rain check one day, and calling and be like, hey, you need some companionship. But I feel like I just see y'all doing this like in secrecy for a while. Because this is kind of like you guys avoiding the drama of like the gossip blogs and stuff like that. Like y'all have to do this kind of like spontaneously, secretly. And just let other people think what they want to think about whatever y'all got going on, because man, people are invested. They want to tell you what you can and can't do and shit. They be trying to hold y'all down. Y'all know y'all just be trying to live y'all life. Anyway, I'm going to bed. This was fun. Yeah, I did not even know this much time has passed. It's crazy. All right.